early life and beginnings. Carsten Ramelow was born on March 20, 1974, in the small town of Mönchengladbach, Germany. Raised in a football-loving family, Ramelow showed an early interest in the sport, quickly joining local youth teams where he honed his skills. His talent on the ball and ability to read the game set him apart from his peers, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already attracting attention from professional clubs. At 16, Ramelow joined the youth academy of Bayer Leverkusen, one of Germany's most prestigious clubs, where his development accelerated. It didn't take long before he was promoted to the senior squad, making his debut for Bayer Leverkusen in 1992. Initially, Ramelow was utilized as a central midfielder, but his adaptability allowed him to excel in various roles, and he quickly became known for his work rate, tactical intelligence, and leadership qualities. Early professional career. Ramelow's rise within Bayer Leverkusen was swift. In the 1993-94 season, he was a regular fixture in the first team, contributing to the club's competitive performances in the Bundesliga. His ability to play both as a defensive midfielder and a central defender allowed the team to be flexible tactically, and he was lauded for his versatility. During his early years at Leverkusen, Ramelow showcased a keen sense of positioning and defensive awareness, which earned him the trust of his managers. His performances were instrumental in helping the club secure a respectable finish in the Bundesliga in the mid-90s. Although Leverkusen did not achieve major silverware at that time, Ramelow's consistency was a key component of their solid team structure. Career peak and main achievements. The peak of Carsten Ramelow's career came in the late 1990s and early 2000s when Bayer Leverkusen became one of the most formidable teams in German football. One of the standout seasons for Ramelow was during the 2001-2002 campaign, a year that saw Leverkusen challenge for multiple trophies. Under manager Klaus Topmöller, Leverkusen finished as runners-up in the Bundesliga, were finalists in the UEFA Champions League, and reached the final of the DFB Pokal. Although the club did not win any of the three major trophies, their performances were a testament to Ramelow's leadership and consistency in the midfield. Ramelow was at the heart of the team, and his defensive solidity allowed Leverkusen to challenge some of the biggest teams in Europe. His ability to break up attacks, distribute the ball efficiently, and maintain positional discipline made him a central figure in the team's success. His presence in the midfield was a defining factor in Leverkusen's impressive European run, as they made it to the final of the UEFA Champions League in 2002 before being defeated by Real Madrid in the final. Ramelow's individual performances during these years did not go unnoticed. He was frequently named to the Bundesliga Team of the Year and was a key part of the German national team setup as well. While not always a first-choice starter, his versatility and reliability earned him a place in the squad for several international tournaments. International career. Ramelow made his debut for the German national team in 1999 and earned a reputation as a reliable and solid player. Although he was not as prominent in the starting lineup as some of Germany's star players at the time, he still made several key contributions. He was a part of the German squad for major tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship in 2000 and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. At the World Cup in 2002, Germany had a strong run to the final, though they ultimately lost to Brazil in the final. Ramelow was a regular presence in the squad and contributed to the team's solid defensive structure during the tournament. Despite not being as prominent in the media as some of his teammates, his work behind the scenes was crucial in Germany's World Cup run. Ramelow continued to feature for Germany until 2004, earning a total of 22 caps for his country. Later years at Bayer Leverkusen. As the 2000s progressed, Ramelow continued to be a mainstay for Bayer Leverkusen. He captained the side during some of their most successful campaigns and maintained his role as a defensive anchor. However, with Leverkusen's fortunes waning in the latter part of the decade, Ramelow began to experience challenges with injuries and a lack of silverware. Despite this, Ramelow's professionalism and leadership were never in question. Even when the team failed to capture major titles in the following seasons, Ramelow remained a steady figure and a mentor to the younger players coming through Leverkusen's ranks. He played an important role in helping the club transition through a period of rebuilding and continued to provide valuable experience. retirement and post-playing career. After spending nearly 2 decades at Bayer Leverkusen, Ramelow announced his retirement from professional football in 2010. His career was marked by exceptional consistency, and his legacy at Leverkusen was firmly cemented. Although Ramelow did not win as many individual accolades as some of his peers, his reliability, leadership, and tactical awareness made him a crucial figure in German football throughout his playing career. Following his retirement, Ramelow took on various roles in football management and administration. He also worked as an ambassador for Bayer Leverkusen and contributed to youth development initiatives within the club. His deep understanding of the game and his experience at the highest levels of European football made him a valuable asset to the club, even after his playing days were over. Legacy. Carsten Ramelow's legacy in German football is defined by his consistency, versatility, and leadership. Although he may not have achieved the same level of personal acclaim as some of his contemporaries, his contributions to Bayer Leverkusen's most successful era are undeniable. His role in their title challenges, particularly in the 2001-2002 season, remains a defining aspect of his career. Ramelow's time with the German national team, while relatively brief, was also significant. He played an important role in Germany's 2002 World Cup campaign, and his international appearances further solidified his status as one of the top German midfielders of his generation. In the years following his retirement, Ramelow's influence has continued to be felt at Bayer Leverkusen. He is remembered as a model of professionalism and a loyal servant to the club. His leadership both on and off the pitch has earned him a place among the greats of German football.